Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good evening, Eastern Iowa. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassidy. Hopefully you all got to enjoy this beautiful weekend, and continuing into tonight, it's going to be very nice, kind of quiet and calm conditions for our Sunday night heading into our work week. Low temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s, a light northerly wind around 5 to 10, and plenty of clear skies. For the day tomorrow, one last gorgeous day, maybe a couple of degrees cooler than today, but again, can't complain very much, especially for mid-April. Highs in the upper 70s in our north and eastern regions, low 80s, in our southern and western areas. Winds, though, do pick up out of the southeast at 10 to 15, and that's going to be kind of in anticipation of this next storm system coming up, kind of currently on the west coast, making its way eastward tomorrow, and eventually in our area on Tuesday. So as I mentioned, winds will be light tonight, then we'll shift from the northeast to the southeast during the day tomorrow, bringing a little bit of moisture. It's not going to be muggy tomorrow, but moisture will pick up, and that will fuel some storms potentially starting late Monday night. So here's the current look. The Storm Prediction Center issuing a level 2 risk for much of the area to our west and a couple of level 3 risks. And this is new compared to yesterday morning and really yesterday. So that kind of gives us an indication that this system is going to be a pretty strong one, and confidence is growing that it will be a strong system. Of course, locally for us doesn't necessarily directly impact us, but there is a level 1 risk for our far southwestern areas. If we were to see anything late Monday night, could see a couple of storms that maybe could have some large hail at times. Gusty winds can't be ruled out either, but again, I'm not expecting much. Tornadoes won't be an issue, and this will be after midnight until early Tuesday morning, about 7 a.m. So again, not expecting anything widespread severe, but can't rule out maybe a severe thunderstorm warning or two due to large hail, and could be a lot of frequent lightning as well. So let's jump ahead to 6 p.m. on Monday. We'll see plenty of sunshine during the day, as I mentioned, and then by midnight, we'll start to see some clouds form, and after midnight, we'll see that chance of showers and isolated storms. 4 a.m. here, this is kind of the main line I think that'll start to move through, and that's where we'll keep an eye on maybe some hail chances. Continues through 7 a.m. here Tuesday morning. So if you're headed out early on that morning commute, could see a couple of showers and isolated storms out there. 9 a.m. continues to push off to the north, and then noon here, you can see a little bit of a break. This is that line off to the west. This is going to be our main focus point as we head through the afternoon and evening hours, and you can see maybe a little bit of sunshine starts to peek through. So that's that second question is, how much sunshine do we get during the afternoon that could really ramp up those severe storms? But at any rate, we do have a Storm Track 7 yellow alert day due to the fact that not only do we have the chance of strong to severe storms, but winds out of this system are going to be strong regardless, sustained at 15 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45, maybe even a little bit higher at times, really for the entire eastern Iowa area. So compared to yesterday, you may have seen this morning, but if not, the Storm Prediction Center did issue a level 3 risk for our far southwestern areas and a lot of central and southern Iowa. So again, this is just growing confidence that this system could potentially be a strong one. A lot of the ingredients are there, both at the surface and higher in the atmosphere. Much of the rest of the area is under a level 2 risk. Our far northern areas under level 1, but even if you're in this level 1, I'd still say be aware for potential of severe weather. The timing, I know it's very broad, but a couple of days out, still things are going to be fine-tuned. But I'd say anytime after the noon hour until about 10 o'clock, we could see severe weather, and all 3 risks are possible: large hail, damaging wind gusts, and can't rule out a few tornadoes. And of course, the best chance of that is going to be in that orange, where that level 3 risk is for our far southwestern areas. So the big question is going to be, how much instability, meaning energy, do we receive from these afternoon maybe clearings? Because those morning storms, if they linger around a little bit more, that might eat away at any energy that moves, or any storms that move through during the afternoon. If we see a little bit of sunshine, that could add in a little bit more fuel and really ramp it up for these storms to move through. I should mention, though, regardless, that this is a very strong system with a lot of forcing high in the atmosphere, that even if we don't see a lot of sunshine or warmth during the afternoon, we could see severe weather regardless. It's just a matter of how much more fuel is added to that system. So let's show you future tracks so you can see mid-afternoon, 3 o'clock here, and just a line of showers and storms, a lot of red in the area. Even if we don't see severe weather, we're going to see a lot of heavy rain with this. There's a lot of water containing with this system. So this, again, pretty much widespread across the region. 6 o'clock, and maybe a secondary wave starts to move through on the backside. And again, this is where we could see that may be strong to severe storm once again, and a lot of heavy rain and frequent lightning. Not expecting any flooding, but maybe localized ponding on some roads, because a lot of rain could fall in just a matter of minutes. So just be mindful of that if you have to drive Tuesday afternoon and evening. Most of this is going to wrap up, as I mentioned, by 10 o'clock, and then through the overnight hours, could see additional showers and isolated storms, but the main severe threat will be over after 10 o'clock. It'll just be some showers. Wednesday and Thursday might see some scattered showers, but the brunt of it will be Tuesday. And through the week, we could see anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches across the board, maybe even some localized heavier amounts under any thunderstorm. So no matter what, we're going to see a whole lot of rain out of this. But of course, just be weather aware on Tuesday because things could maybe change over the next 24 to 48 hours. So of course, we'll keep you posted. Your city by city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. So Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday, as that system moves through, some northwesterly flow will start to get pulled in, and so we'll be a little bit on the cooler side there, and winds are still going to be strong on Wednesday, maybe gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Thursday, now becoming a little bit below normal for high temperatures, and we'll kind of stay in this mid to upper 50s range through the end of the weekend. And then next week, not looking too bad with partly cloudy skies and highs in the low to mid 60s.